Hello, all you imps, pixies, and other fine fae folk. It's me, Michelle, the Hobby Hobbit. This is a channel where we play with different kinds of like artsy craftsy things, but we're master of none. To those of you who've just wandered across my channel, hi, I'd love it if you would consider giving me a like and a subscribe. It helps my baby channel grow. To those of you who have subscribed and are coming back, hi, how are you? How you doing? Okay, today's the day. It is our hashtag Temutuesday collab and hashtag newbietemutuesday. And my light may be flickering because I believe I have a cat that is walking and rubbing against it. Here's our little shout outs that I always do. Take a picture, send some love. This is an Etsy shop. If she doesn't have it listed, she's probably got it, knows how to make it, or can get it from you. Give her some love, guys. Give everybody on that shout out list some love. Anyone can partake in this collab. You just simply have to, one, use the hashtags temutuesdaycollab, hashtag newbietemutuesday, and you have to use something from Temu or write the word Temu on something. I'm not particular. I'm going to go very, very basic on this. Our prompt for this week is envelopes, and I am the worst at making envelopes. You can see my previous videos for horrific examples of me trying. I'm still new to this too, guys, so that's why I like the hashtag newbietemutuesday. So these are papers I got from Temu, AliExpress, one of the two. They're kind of interchangeable, as in they both have a lot of the same things for about the same prices. And then this is from a book I got from Joannes. It's 8x8. This is one that we're going to decorate with Temu stuff, but I thought we'd try and make like a bank envelope, you know, those coin purses, one of those. These, we're just going to make some little bitty mini envelopes, and I'm going to keep this as simple as I can because it is the hashtag newbietemutuesday. So we're going to go simple, y'all. All I'm going to do, look, something saying like and subscribe. All we're going to do is we are going to fold like that. And then we are going to do a little fold in like so. And a fold in like so. Oh, it would be nice if I made them the same size anyways. Nope, it needs to come down a little bit more. Like so. We're going to glue those down, and then we're going to fold this over. And we've got ourselves a cute little envelope, yeah? So, super simple. We're keeping it really, really simple because I'm not your girl if you want something intricate. And I will prove it if you go back and look at my other... I have a playlist that says ephemera. If you want to laugh, go look at it. Go look at my envelopes. Okay. Now for here... What I want to do, though, I'm keeping it real because most of us, if we're brand new, we don't have stuff, right? We don't have a whole bunch of stuff that everybody else has. And rather than saying, yeah, you need to go get a hole punch, you need to go do this, I've got washi tape. You know what? Forget that. Look, I'm going to use the lid off of a Gatorade bottle. I'm going to do it this way so I can see. And then all I'm going to do is trace this lid. There, I think I can see and do it this way because I'm a righty. I'm going to trace this lid and then just cut that out. Yeah. So we're not even going to use the washi tape. Literally, we need a piece of paper, scissors, and a glue stick. That's it. And I'm not even going to ink this, you guys, because, yeah, we're keeping this super simple for all of our new people. One piece of advice I can give someone who is new is don't go out and buy everything you see everybody else has, because likely your style is going to change and develop into its own entity. I went out and bought a whole bunch of stuff that I'm like, yeah, I don't really like that anymore. I'm going to glue the part that flips up because if I glue this, I'm going to glue into the parts that don't need to be glued, yeah? So I'm going to glue this with my glue stick. I'm just gluing right along the edge with my Elmer's school glue. Simple Elmer's school glue. Flip this bad boy around. And just doing a little bitty line because I don't want too much of my space taken up, yeah? We're going to rub that down. And then we're going to fold this over. There's one little envelope for us. Such a cute little envelope, right? Yeah, super cute, super simple. The next one we're going to do, I'm going to move this to the side so I don't have that in the background. We're going to do this a little bit different. We're going to fold this in like this. Then we're going to fold this up. And then we're going to fold this over. Now this is a bit bigger, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually fold this down. Just like that. So that now I've got a cute little envelope just like this. A little bit smaller, but still just as cute. Yeah? So all I did was I folded these down and I met this up. Again, we're going to get a little notch in there. I'm a righty, so I want this way so that I can see what I'm doing. We're going to do a little bitty notch. Pencil, a bottle cap of glue, and some scissors. That's all you need for this, and a piece of paper. And the beauty of this is it can be any sheet of paper. If you wanted to make ephemera out of, I don't know, some mail that you got. You know, you're not using mail. Do it out of mail you got. You know, we all get those credit card deals in the mail that we don't use. Excuse me. Okay, so now I'm going to get my subliminal messaging back in here. I'm going to glue this wing and this wing down. I'm not going to cut them because I feel like if I cut them, I'm going to have raggedy edges and it's going to end up catching. I know me. I'm a klutz. I'm going to end up catching something. Now where I've got that little baby fold, I'm going to glue that so that I can glue that down. And then finally, we're just going to go right along the edge of our fold up part. Just right along the edge. And then fold that over. Now, for those of you who want to know specifics and sizes and things, give me just a second here. I just used one of these notepads that I got from either Ali or Temu. The pages are 5.5 by 4 inches. 5.5 by 4 inches. I used 2 pages. Actually, both of the pages were off of this one. Same size, as you can see. Same size. You can also find those on Amazon right now for about $14. Watch Amazon though, because the prices do come down. I saw them for $11 not too long ago. But yeah, yeah. So then now this one, again, this was just out of an 8x8 notebook or scrapbook paper book that I got from Joannes. This is the ones, I'm not very good at these, so I am going to apologize. I think and I'm not going to score anything. This is an 8x8 page. I'm just going to do this. Okay, I'll show you the measurements in just a second. Okay, and now I'm going to come up. I'm basically trying to fold about 1/2 inch. And then here, I'm going to come down a little bit further. So no fold or no scoring, no nothing. Okay. So when I fold this over and glue this down, I'm going to glue this to the inside this time. So we've got there's not going to be that weird cut because I do want to show this part of the map. Yeah. So since I'm gluing that down, I don't need this and I don't need this. Once this has been glued down, this part here is going to flip up. So I don't need this. Okay. then this will flip down, so I don't need this. So I'm going to cut these pieces off. When I cut them off, I'm going to go on the opposite side of the fold, just barely, and angle it just a little bit. Let me go back up there. Just a little bit. So wherever the fold is, I'm going to go on the opposite side of it just a little bit. You can see I'm just barely going on the opposite side of the fold. And then just angling down opposite side of the fold. This one's going to be the hardest because it's longest to angle it. And we all know I cannot cut a straight line, but it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm doing this specifically without a cutter on purpose. Just along the outside of the line. And then over here. So this is what I'm left with now. Yeah? Okay. This I want to try and get that evened in a little bit. That's a bit better. Okay, let's get this down here snipped. Okay, I'm going to just round this corner just a little bit because I can't really round corners very well. So I'm just going around a little bit. I'm doing this to show that you don't have to have a corner rounder. You don't have to have anything. We just want to make it a little bit rounder. I'm not really worrying that much other than that. I'm just going to go around this corner and just around this corner. Okay, so what I've been left with is this 8x8, right? This page. So I have my main body is going to be 4 and 3. Bear with me here because I don't count these very well. 3.5, 6, 7, 2 past 3.5 for our main body, which means the fold is probably about the same. The big fold. Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10/16. 3 and 10/16. The little flip in is 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. 12/16 of an inch. The body of it is 5 and 8/16. No, 5 and 10/16. The top flap is 1 and, let's see, so that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11/16, 1 and 11/16. And the bottom flap is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 11/16. Okay, so that's that. Again, this is for junk journals, so they don't have to be perfect, you guys. They don't. I'm going to get my little glue pagey in here. I'm going to draw around this real quick so I can get a thumb notch in here. And we already know that I have to have it on a certain way for me to do it. You could draw a little arrow down to a point and an arrow down to a point and cut it at an angle, but I'm just going to do just about that. Not perfect. Doesn't have to be. It's a junk journal. And you know what? I think I want to go a little bit wider than that. So I'm going just outside of my guidelines. I'm going to go just a little bit outside of it and just kind of go in that general shape. See? Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't matter. It's a junk journal, y'all. And this is to show you don't have to have a scoreboard. You don't have to have the big supplies. It's fine. You do you. Do what works for you. Okay, so this, I'm going to get my glue. And I'm doing it on this side because then I've got this whole stretch that I can go into, yeah? If I cut it like this, well, I guess I still could, but it's still not going to be as pretty. Okay, lift that up. Put that down. And rub, rub, rub. We're going to get some love. Yes. We're going to show it some love. Okay, now, this here, we're going to glue this one. And I'm just going to I'm going to glove that up. I'm going to glue that up. And here we have it. I'm not worrying about having any kind of closure on this because, quite frankly, I'm not that good at them. So now we need to decorate this because it is Temu Tuesday. And then the hardest decision is going to be, do you want it to face this way? Oh, I kind of want it this way, which means I'm going to have to put it in my book like this, like as a flip out or not. I want it this way because I was born in England. So this is the way I'm going to have it. Temu Tuesday. So let's go ahead and just throw a butterfly on there because you know I have 967,000 Temu butterflies. Let's put a bright red one on there. We'll use that as a focal point. I got these, they were like 98 cents, 88 cents, something like that. Something crazy cheap. We'll put 2 on. Why not? There we go. That's what we're going to do. And that's going to be our little tutorial. I'll give you the measurements of this in just a moment. Let me get these glued on, stuck on. I will warn beginners, if you get a heat gun, don't touch the front of it after you turn it off because you will give yourself a burn. And if you start following me too much, you guys are going to learn I'm extremely accident prone when it comes to my supplies. Okay. So measurement's going to finally be this. This is our final measurement on these. And see this one, if I wanted to, I could decorate it up more, but I'm keeping it simple because not everybody has everything set yet. So we've got 3 little envelopes, really. This one ended up being just shy of 4, actually right at 4 inches by 1 1/4 or 1 3/4 inches. This one ended up being 4 inches by 2 1/4 inches. This one ended up being 5 and not quite 3/4 by 3 and not quite 3/4. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, I have a very, 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 very quick journal that I threw together to make for this so that I could put all of the ephemera that I make in this as a reminder journal. One day we're going to go through and do the cover together, I'm sure. But I mean, I literally just threw this thing together. It's just a bunch of pages that I just threw together. As you can see, it's still very rough shape, but I figure we're going to do this together. So I might put this, maybe I could put it like this over here and then have this flip out so that I can hide something into this, which I think is what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, just like that. We're going to glue that on. Okay, we're going to glue that onto there. This one can go, so got that there. I'm going to put you up here. Maybe. You can't really go there. Okay, I guess I wanted to put everything on one page that we did in one go. Yeah, I can still do it. Put you like that. Okay. Oh, we're almost out of this glue. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to put it just like that. And then I think this one can go this way. Yeah? And it doesn't have to go all the way down. So we're going to glue to about here. So we'll scoop this glue back up to use. I'm not making this pretty, I know, because I don't want to get out another glue stick for this little bit. Okay, so I'm going to tip you down, tip you over, and there we go. So our first Temu Tuesday, Junk Journal, Newbie Temutuesday collab. Here we go. We've got an envelope here. We've got an envelope here. And then we've got this little envelope here. I mean, come on now. There we go. See? 1, 2, and 3. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.